picture popped up on my timeline the other day, and it reminded me it was 6 years ago. I had just moved back from Rochester, New York, back to the Pacific Northwest, and I was living in my mom's basement. Now, fast forward to today, I married the love of my life. I own multiple homes, running an almost $1 million business, and living a life that I could barely imagine back then. This didn't happen by luck. It happened because I chose differently. So here are 6 real soul-fueled tips to create the life that you actually want and finally own your true power. So tip number 1 is to get radically honest with yourself. You can't change a life that you're pretending to love. Stop sugarcoating. Stop settling. The truth is your starting line. Now, tip number 2 is release the belief that it just has to be hard. Struggle isn't a badge of honor. Ease is, not weakness. You're allowed to create from peace, not chaos. So let it be easy. Lean into the joy. Now, tip number 3, start before you feel ready. Clarity doesn't come from thinking. It comes from moving. You don't need all the answers to begin. You need to trust yourself enough to take that first step. Now, tip number 4 is to cut ties with people who drain your power. Energy doesn't lie. If they make you doubt yourself, shrink yourself, or hustle for scraps of love, it's time to let them go. Surround yourself with people who see your light and don't flinch. Now, tip number 5 is to get obsessed with your healing. You can't manifest a new life while you're dragging old pain behind you. Do the work. Therapy, journaling, walking away from patterns and habits that keep you stuck. This is real magic. Now, tip number 6, decide you're worth it. Period. Not when you hit a goal, not when you lose weight, now. When you move like you're worthy of a dream life, the dream life starts moving towards you. Now, this dream, it's not a fantasy. It's your birthright. So stop waiting for permission. Own your truth. Take up space and go create it. Now, I'll see you next time on the McKay Project.